Welcome to Pinterest in 10 minutes a day, where I am here to empower busy women entrepreneurs take control of your online business using Pinterest marketing in just 10 minutes a day. My goal is to teach you the ins and outs of do it yourself Pinterest marketing, share success stories, and provide actionable tips at the end of every episode to help you grow your business using Pinterest. Let's get ready to learn, make the most out of your limited time and resources, and start achieving big results. Today, we are diving into a simple approach that can turn Pinterest into a steady source of traffic, leads, and sales using just 10 minutes a day. No overwhelm, just real results. So, what if you could grow your business without having to post every single day on Instagram or Pinterest or TikTok? That's what Pinterest can do for you. So, I don't tell people to not do Instagram or TikTok or Facebook and only use Pinterest. Personally, I recommend a short-term growth and a long-term growth. So Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, those are all really good short-term growth opportunities in your business. But Pinterest is like Google, it's like YouTube. It's not like the other social media platforms. It's a search engine. So it means the growth is a lot slower at the beginning with Pinterest, but it can flip-flop and start becoming your main source of growth over time with spending less time on it compared to your short traffic sources. So a lot of people go there, they look for ideas, they look for solutions, they look for inspiration. So if your content is adding value, even 5 years down the road, then your pins are going to be on Pinterest forever. Moms are always going to be looking for tips for getting their babies to sleep or kindergarten homework ideas or that type of thing. Okay. So that's what's really cool about Pinterest is yes, it's slow growth at the beginning, but the longer you're on it, the more consistent you will still be getting traffic for years later. And that's why we call it a search engine, a long-term platform, growth with it. And so it's super fun. The secret method I like to use is called the POG method. It stands for Pinterest Organic Growth. It is built for busy entrepreneurs who want sustainable growth without burnout. The goal is to grow your email list and sales while keeping things simple. And I'm going to be honest, it's not a secret method. It is me doing my own work, learning Pinterest years ago and really condensing it down to what do I need to be on the platform minimally to still see the same amount of growth I want without having to add in all the fluff. I was a busy mom with 2 kids when I started. I now have 5 kids and I developed that into the POG method, but it's really taking everything from all around Pinterest and learning it. It's me trying it, failing, trying, winning, and dumping it all into a super simple, no fluff method where you can get on, excuse me, get on pin and get off and see that growth on Pinterest. I have got a tickle in my throat. We will see how the rest of this goes. So when most people get on Pinterest, they jump straight into pinning pretty images, using the same links to their few pages over and over. And then they start wondering why nothing is converting, or maybe why their account got marked as spam, or or maybe they started to see growth for the first month or two and then everything's tanking. And that's because the real foundation is actually understanding how Pinterest works. Pinterest needs to know what your content is about and who should see it. And if you skip that and just go right on to pinning, you'll get a lot of impressions with minimal clicks, or you might start getting traffic, but it doesn't stay on your website and it bounces back immediately. So instead, with Pinterest, you want to focus on optimizing your profile with keywords targeted towards your ideal clients. So it's not keywords of your business, it's actually keywords of what your ideal clients are searching for. You're going to create these boards around those keywords that speak to their problems, their desires, and then you're going to design pins that will add value to those problems, to those desires. When somebody clicks on that pin and they land on your website, right, your blog post or your YouTube video, they should instantly be like, yes, this is what I'm looking for. This is me. And when your profile is, when you've done the when you've done the work, the keyword research, you've added it throughout your profile, you have really created your profile for Pinterest to understand what your ideal clients are looking for. And Pinterest will in turn show those pins to those pinners who are actually looking for help. Pinterest will always reward consistency and patience. You do the right things and you start hoping to be seen and you start actually getting shown to the right people. When you have this solid foundation in place, it will be a slower growth because a lot of people, when they hop on Pinterest, they start pinning these beautiful images or they're linking it from Instagram, and those pins will get a ton of impressions, but they're really not getting you typically the traffic, the clicks, the sales that you want. And it's because your profile isn't optimized for your ideal client. So you want to focus on clarity. Who are you specifically talking to? When you are clear in your profile, Pinterest has a clear understanding who you help, and Pinterest will push those pins to the people who need it. Okay. And then you want to be consistent and you want to be patient. With your profile set up, it will take about 6 to 9 months to really start seeing growth. So if you've just kind of haphazardly set up your profile, it could be a year and you're like not really seeing anything. And chances are it is probably the profile and the keywords. Okay. So do the right things and you will start getting seen on Pinterest. So here's your action step for today. 10 minutes. I want you to set a timer for 10 minutes and go to your Pinterest profile and look at it. Look at the pins, look at the boards, look at your description, and ask yourself, does it clearly tell visitors who I can help and what I offer? Okay. Pinterest isn't all only about your offers. Pinners are planners, so they're actually wanting to look for and get answers to help, which is why Pinterest is such a great platform to actually grow your email list and maybe build other social media platforms, is it's helping to answer questions for the pinners. And then as they learn, you build that know, like, and trust factor, then they're more willing to pay for your coaching services, your digital courses, and that type of thing. So you're looking at your profile and you're asking yourself, does this profile clearly target the pain points of my ideal client? Or is it just talking about what I sell, right? So you want to tweak that and you want to update your bio, and maybe you want to update your chores. That's funny. Update your boards to target what your pinners are looking for, what your clients are looking for. I see this all the time. Just a quick example. I see it a lot with artists where they will do acrylic art work and they're trying to sell their artwork, when really pinners aren't looking for acrylic artwork. They're looking for nature artwork for their living room decor, or they're looking for bathroom decor. So it's that simple switch of, are you just stating what you have to offer, a Pinterest marketing course, or are you telling them, helping them say how to start on Pinterest and how to get more traffic, and you talk about Pinterest marketing. Okay. So you need to talk about those pain points in your profile and switch your profile around to that. So that's the action step. Some of it you might not even be making a change, but it's just a flip in your head like, my profile really doesn't look like that. Or maybe it does. And if so, that's great. You are on the right track. Okay. If you want my full step-by-step system, I highly recommend checking the Pinterest Organic Growth Academy. It's work at your own pace. It walks you through everything in a simple, sustainable way. I actually force you to go through the program in order because there is a method to the madness, per se. I am very efficient at knowing what needs to be done, being able to cut out the fluff. And I've been commented all the time how I love it. You just tell us how it is, what we need to go. So if that's something for you that you just want to get it in, learn it, and get it done, then I definitely recommend checking out the Pinterest Organic Growth Academy. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you have any questions, head on over to my free Facebook group called Woman on Pinterest. The link is also below, and I will love to answer all your questions. Okay, guys, bye for now.